evening to everyone. On behalf of PU, I welcome you all. Myself, Dhwani Brahmbhatt, Assistant Professor in EC Department at Parul University, Engineering and Technology. For today's session, our topic is Python with Panda. We have honored to with us Miss Rachna Sukhadia, software engineer at Vitor Cloud. She have 1.5 years experience, industrial experience, and she has a very good command in coding. She have completed her BTech in computer science from ITM University. Once again, I welcome you, ma'am. And you can start our session.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, Good evening, guys.
Good evening.
I hope you all are safe at your home. Uh, Myself, Rachna Sukhadia. I have graduated in BE with computer science engineering and from ITM University, Baroda in 2019. And currently, I'm working with the BTech Cloud Technology in Ahmedabad as a software engineer. So let's start with today's topic with Python with pandas. So let's go for the outline. First of all, we all are discussed about the Python and introduction about the pandas. So we will go for the what is the Python framework in Python compared to other programming language with the Python. Most important libraries and packages in a Python and how Python is how used. So let's first of all discuss about the introduction about Python. So I think you all are aware about the Python word nowadays because it is the most popular language nowadays. So Python is the most popular language, and this is a high-level programming backend language. And Python supports the object-oriented. Sorry, what is a Python? A most popular and a high-level backend programming language. Python supports the object-oriented style or technique of programming that encapsulates the code and within the objects. So Python provides us to object-oriented programming language also. Python is processed at runtime by the interpreter. So and you do not need to the compile your program before executing it. This is similar to Perl and PHP. So you do not need to compile the program and after you run. So Python is an interpreted language. You can actually sit at a Python prompt and interact with the interpreter directly to write your code. So you can directly run the command and you can run your code. So you do not need to compile once and run your code. It can be used for data science, machine learning models, data processing and analysis, mobile apps and websites, games, hardware sensors, robots, to scripts your automated work. So these are the areas which Python is used. So nowadays, most this Python is the most popular language in those areas. So let's get next slide. Uh, Frameworks in a Python. So first of all, let's discuss about the framework. So what is the framework? A framework is a collection of models or packages which helps in written the web application. So you do not need to write the code and from the crash, and you need to develop the code from crash, and you have to develop the web application. So Python is provided as a framework. So you can develop directly. You have to use that frameworks, and you can build the web applications or mobile applications. So Python is provided as the Django and Flask most popular web frameworks to provide build the web applications. So we have a Django and Flask framework for the Python. So let's go to the next slide. Let's compare the Python with other programming languages. So, Python provides us a fast development speed. It gives us a numerous libraries and frameworks like we have discussed above. It has a variety of frameworks like Django and Flask. So we doesn't have to build the code or mobile app or web applications from the scratch, right? So uh, easy to maintenance because it allows to use the English keyword. So the readable and the clean code will help to maintain the code easily. So it is easy to maintain the Python programming or Python code, right? There are many most important libraries and packages in the Python, which some libraries are used in a machine learning to create a models or deep learning. Some libraries are used in a data science or to perform the data analysis, like pandas, matplot library to visualize the data, right? So let's start with the TensorFlow and Keras. TensorFlow is a Python library for fast numerical computing created or and released by Google. So it is a foundation library that can be used to create a deep learning model directly, or by using REPL libraries that simplify the process built on top of the TensorFlow. So the TensorFlow and Keras library are used to develop a deep learning model or tensor machine learning model. So you can directly use it and create a model for in a machine learning and deep learning. You can use it. Uh, Next, pandas. Panda is a software library written for the data manipulation and analysis. In a particular, it offers the data structure and operations for manipulating and numerical tables and time series. That means Panda is mainly used to manipulate the data and to perform the analysis. We will discuss about pandas in detail next, but this is the short in what is the pandas and why it is used. So, if you want to visualize or manipulate the large data, so you can use the pandas. You have to just input the library, and you have to just use those functions which provide by the pandas, and you can visualize or manipulate the data easily. So you doesn't need to need a database like SQL, MySQL. So you can directly use the pandas. So because pandas is provided as some type of components like data from like tables, row and columns form. So you can directly use this. We will discuss about the pandas in next. Let's go for the next is NumPy. NumPy is a Python library which is used for working with arrays. I think you all are aware about the arrays as in a data structure. So NumPy is a Python library which is used for working to array. It also has functions for working in domain for linear algebra, Fourier transform, and matrices. These all are used in generally used in artificial intelligence or data science or image processing parts. So you can use NumPy in those coding or those platform. So mainly use the NumPy in artificial intelligence technology like data science or image processing, right? So you can easily working with arrays or those functions, those data. Let's go forward. PyTorch. PyTorch is an open source library of machine learning and based on Torch library, which is used for applications like natural language processing. These are also a part of artificial intelligence, right? I think you also know about the artificial intelligence because artificial intelligence is a most popular in days. artificial intelligence is the main technology, and these all are the like machine learning, deep learning, computer vision, natural language processing. These all are the parts of AI. So you in those applications, such those applications to use the PyTorch library. Let's go with the matplotlib. This is also a Python library which is most popular to visualize the data. If you have a data in a form of CSV, Excel format, so you can just go through matplot library. You can visualize the data easily, and you can process next, or you can visualize or manipulate the data. You can perform the data analysis, right? So matplot is a floating library basically for Python programming language, and it is a numerical mathematic extension NumPy. So matplot and NumPy is both are working together. So it's mainly used to floating or visualize the data when we are working with a large amount of data for the data analysis. So mainly used NumPy and matplot library for the data analysis, right? Let's go to the next slide. How exactly Python is used for? So mainly Python is used for as a backend language, or mainly for general web development, building web applications, uh, same as a scientific computing and data science and machine learning, right? For the how Python is used in general and web development, or building a web applications. So Python is one of the simplest programming language. Python, unlike other programming languages, emphasizes code readability and allows you to use the keywords instead of punctuation. So you do not need to add add to comma or semicolons or brackets or just like that. So you doesn't need to add those punctuations. The readable and clean code base will help you to maintain and update the software without putting extra time and effort. So if you are using the English keywords, or so you easily read those keywords and all. So you can maintain easily, right? Let's go with the scientific computing and data science. Python is also used for scientific research and computing department, and even have several science scientific libraries like Astropy for astronomy, BioPython for biology and bioinformatics, GraphTool for statistical analysis of graphs, and PsychoPy for neuroscience and experimental psychology. And there is a lots of library for data science or scientific computing to which are used in those areas. So let's go for the machine learning. How Python is used in machine learning. So using Python for machine learning is pretty cool. So mainly these days, Python is used in machine learning because Python is provide us the ready-made libraries and packages like TensorFlow and Keras and all. So you can easily use those libraries, and you can build a machine learning model. So machine learning is based on Python is very easy. So machine learning includes things like speech recognition, financial services, even the recommendations of Netflix serves up every time you log and make you think. So you think how they do. So Python is used for machine learning via specific machine learning libraries, frameworks, and including scikit-learn and TensorFlow. and there is many more areas which use the Python, right? Let's go for the pandas. So I have mentioned before. So pandas is the library for pandas is the library of Python. So Python is an open source library providing high performance data manipulation and analysis. Right. So pandas is the most popular library in a Python. So you can use this to analysis and data analysis and manipulating the data. So you can if you want to use this in a data analysis and so using its powerful data structure. The name of pandas is derived from the word panel data. So an econometrics from multi-dimensional data. So Python was majorly used for data managing and preparations. It had very little contribution towards the data science. But pandas is resol- pandas is solved that problem. So using the pandas, we can accomplish five typical steps which have to perform the to create a machine learning model. Like you have to load the data, you have to prepare the data for the analytics, you have to manipulate the data, you have to create a model, and then you can analyze the data, right? So using the pandas you can all are perform those functions, and you can prepare the data for the analysis. So pandas solve the pandas solve that problem. So nowadays pandas also used for the uh, for that data analysis and machine learning also. So Python with pandas is used in wide range of fields like academic and commercial domains, including finance, economics, statistics, analytics, etc. So there are many components of the pandas like series and data frames, right? There are two mainly components of pandas. So once what is a series? So it's called a one-dimensional labeled array. So I think you are aware in a Python you can use use that word as a list. Array that means list. So this is the one type of data structure like array. So series is a one-dimensional labeled array, which is capable of holding data on type of any type of data like integer, string, float, or any list or data structure, right? Sorry, dictionary. So the axis label are collectively called indexes. So and second component of pandas is the data frame. So data frame is a two-dimensional. Series is a only one-dimensional data, and the data frame is a two-dimensional data structure. So if you are merging the two series or multi-series, you can build a data frame. So if you use the word for a series, you can say it column. So data frame is a two-dimensional data structure. For example, data is aligned in a tabular fashion in a row and columns. So you can also call it a data frame as a table. So it has a row and columns also. It can perform arithmetic operations on a row and columns. If you are aware about the uh, SQL queries and data from sorry, uh, database also, so you can also know about the all type of queries like merging, grouping, and insertion, deletion, like CRUD operation. So you can also perform that operation, that all type of operation like insert, delete the data, from update the data. So you can all perform the operations in a data frame also. So how the structure of series and data frame. So let's see about the series data structure. So the Python pandas series can be created using this structure like pandas.series. Sorry, pandas.series. In a bracket, you have to put the data, index, and data type. So the data in a form of like input data. So you can put it the array or dictionary or any scalar or constant value. So if you have to put it the label, sorry, array data and the indexes. So you have to put the index what you want to do, and data you have to put the data type. So if you have to put the data index and the data type, you have an output like this, which is shown in an example. So let's see the data equal to, if I have given here a data as a abcd in a list format like array format. So I have a, data in a list format, right? Input data. So and the index is in a list format like 100, 101, 101, 103. I the मैंने इधर से start नहीं किया है, like मैं zero से index से start नहीं कर रही. If you want to start anything, you have to put anything in an index. You can mention here. So सीरीज में मैंने मतलब ये जो डेटा है, डेटा मैंने लिया है लिस्ट फॉर्मेट में, इंडेक्सेस मैंने इधर मेंशन किया है. यू कैन ऐड द डेटा टाइप आल्सो. सो you have a output like 100 in a and like this format. This is the indexes like 100, 101. These are the index, and abcd is the data, right? So this is the form of structure of data. Sorry, series. Uh, let's talk about the structure of data frame, pandas data frame. So this is the second component of the pandas data frame. Uh, just I have mentioned before, like you can also data frame. You can also think about the table as a data frame. So data frame has two types of components like columns and rows. So let's assume that we are creating a data frame with students data, right? In a right side. So we have a three series like registered number, name of student, and marks. So we have a three type of three series. So in a rows we have a five series like 100, stave and 86.29 marks. So that's this is the structure of data frame. We have discussed it next in the form of practical. So I didn't. Let's move forward. Next slide. How pandas is used for. So generally pandas is used for data cleansing, data fill, data normalization as data merged and joins, data visualization, statistical analysis, data inspections, loading and saving data, and much more. I just mentioned before, like if you want to clean the data or you have to fill the data, you can use the data. If you have a input data in the form of list or dictionaries or in the form of CSV or Excel files, so you can load that type of data into data frame, and you have to perform just in those data. So you can perform you can cleansing those data. You can fill some none data values. So you can use these pandas. So in data normalization also pandas is used. Merge and joins, you can also perform the merging just like SQL queries. So pandas is also used for merging the data and joins the table. If you are know about the inner join, outer join, left join. So just like that, pandas is also provides us those functionalities like merging and joins. So you can also use it for to perform the inner join or outer join. So data visualization. Uh, how data visualize? How can we visualize the data in pandas using pandas? We will discuss next. So in a form of example or practical. So data pandas is also provide us the data visualization functionality. So you can also use our data centers also use the pandas library to visualize the data to statistical analysis. If you want to perform the statistical analysis, so you have to just add those data in a data frame. Like if you have to CSV format of data, or if you have just downloaded from Kaggle or those data sets, so you have to just put the those data in a data frame, and you can perform those operations like load the data, visualize the data. You have to just you can use uh, you can perform the statistical analysis also. Data inspections, loading and saving the data. You can also load and save the data using the pandas, right? And panda is gives us much more functionalities and functionalities, right? So let's move forward. Why do you choose the pandas? I have just mentioned before, like the pandas is an open source library. Pandas is an open source library, right? And Python and pandas also easy to learn, and easy to learn this pandas library. It builds on top of the NumPy, like I have mentioned before. Like NumPy is a library also, and this is the base library for the Matplot and Pandas library. So Pandas can be perform all the operations which NumPy can. So NumPy is used for to manipulate the data and like just push and pop like that. Um, so the pandas very easy to analyze and pre-process the data. So as I said before, pandas can accomplish those 5 steps to load the data, to visualize the data, to transform and normalize the data, and you can analyze the data. Those 5 steps in processing and analyzing the data, right? It has built-in data visualization facility, so you can easily visualize your data. We will see next, right? And it has a lot of built-in functionality to help in extraordinary data analytics. So nowadays, pandas is very and widely used in data analysis or data analysis and machine learning, deep learning, or natural language processing. In those areas, pandas is used. So pandas is used in because of this built-in functionalities. It has a great built-in support like you for CSV, SQL, HTML format data, JSON, Pickle, Excel, clipboard, and a lot more data you can load from that data types, and you can perform the perform the functions, can perform those functionalities, and you can process analysis the data, right? So uh, let's uh, let's discuss about how actually used pandas used in AI. So what is the AI? Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is about the executing machine learning algorithms. Artificial intelligence is a main technology, and machine learning, deep learning, natural language processing, computer vision. These all are the parts of artificial intelligence. So AI is all about the executing the machine learning models or algorithms products that we use every day, right? In a smart home or in a smart speakers or etc. So any ML algorithm for it to be effective needs the following prerequisite steps to be done. So, how pandas is used? Just it provides us the data collections, data handling. These are the functionalities which pandas has. So, pandas also used in AI. So, data collection. So, pandas can conducting the opening service and scraping the internet, etc. Right. So, data handling. Pandas can also view the data as a table. You can perform the cleaning activities like checking for the spelling, removal of blanks or null values, and wrong cases, removal of invalid values from the data, etc. So you can handle the data through pandas. So because of you can visualize or you can uh, see those data in a tabular format. So you can perform those functionalities which you want to. Data visualization, plotting. You can plot the data in which you want to plot in a bar chart, in a spot, in a horizontal bar, or in a box format. So you can plotting the data or plotting the graphs from those data. So anyone who looks the data can know what story the data tells us. So you can perform the data visualization using the pandas. So let's see one example of basic functionalities of the pandas. Let's I have to just stop the my screen share and have to change. So please give me full time, 2 minutes. Yeah, my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh, I have prepared a one code for to see about the just basic functionality for pandas. What you have to do, you have to just you have to just install the libraries in Python. Like if you want to perform the data analysis, or you have to visualize the data, or you have to perform any operations in a tabular format. So you have to just install those libraries. Like if you have to visualize the data, then you have to install the pandas library, right? Or the matplot library, or numpy library. So I have just imported that libraries which I have required. Like I have imported the library as a pandas to visualize the data, to perform some operations like merging, inner join, or some aggregations. So I have just imported. Uh, this is an NumPy library, matplot library to visualize the data, or to plot the data uh, which I have. So let's see. I have to change my screen also. Yeah, let's see. This is an code of two. I have one input data in a form of numpy array, right? So I give those input data as in a array format, and I have this is the syntax to convert the numpy array from data frame to numpy array, right? I have just a numpy array. I have to just put it in this syntax, and I get the data from sorry series. This is the syntax for series, right? Just a second. Let me run my code. Yeah. So this is the form of series which I have given the data in a form of numpy array, right? So this is the series form A, B, C, and 0, 1, 2, 3 is the index of those series. Sorry, those data values of series, right? If I have a input data in a form of list, then how it actually works? So let's see. Yes, this works same as a numpy array. Like if you have a list data as an input, then you have to just put in this in this syntax or replace this variable. So you can get a series like this. So A1, B2, this is the list, and this is the index of this series. Yeah. I have uh, I have one data from sorry, I have one dictionary as in a form of just a second. I have a dictionary in a form of input data, and there is and I yeah I have input data in a form of dictionary. So I have to put it there in a form of this is the syntax of to create a data from the dictionary. So you have to just pd dot data frame. You have to just add this, and you have to put some variables of dictionary data, and you can give here is an index. So you can get an output like this. This is the data frame. You can see here type of right. So this is the type of this pandas.co.from data, right? So you can build in a dictionary to data frame. So just look like this as a data frame, right? Let's see how to perform the aggregation on this type of data frame, like how to sum the values, how to react the aggregation of mean values. How can we perform? So if I want to perform, like this is my data frame, like dictionary to data frame, which I have, which this is, and aggregate. I have to just write the aggregate function, and I have to perform this aggregation like sum, mean, max, and so how it reacts. Yeah. Uh, for the sum, uh, the string values are concatenate with uh, one another. So sum. This is the sum of name. How its aggregator performs with the data frame, right? So name are contained with each other. Salary is a this is the sum of salary of all the employees, like 1,000,840,840. Right? This is the sum of salary of all the employees, and this is the sum of age. Right? This is the mean aggregator for how it works. This is it counts the minimum character of from the name, right. So this is the mean value of, and this is the minimum value from the salary, and it counts the age of minimum value, right. So maximum for aggregator for Johnson, and salary for it counts the maximum salary from those data from, and age of as a maximum. So this is the work as, right. If I have a data in a form of CSV, right. So what I have to do, just put the path of CSV file, and I have to just put it there, and I have to add the syntax, right, read underscore CSV, and call it with PD like pandas. So how it works? This is how why head is calling here, because head it gives us the top five rows. It gives us. So I have to just put it here. This is the data of in a which CSV in a form of CSV. So it converts in the data frame. So we can visualize easily, and if you have to perform any operations, like if you want to clean the data, or if you have to just put the values in the null value, or if you want to merging the data or group by the data, so you can perform easily, or if you want to visualize any type of data any form of graph, so you can easily perform those operations on these data frame. So pandas is gives us to easy if this type of facility, right. So next, I have just I have I have just functions of NumPy and data frame. I have some input data. I have to put it the data frame and become a data frame. So next, what we have to do, I have to just basic plotting the data in a form of. I have to just see how to perform to plot the data using pandas. So I have a written dot yeah, df2.plot and plot. So we can visualize the data in a form of the graph easily. So this is my data, and how the visualize using the df float dot show. So pandas gives us to facility to visualize the data easily, and we can perform which you want to do. So this is the basic plot functionality. If we want to basic plotting the data, then we can do. So next, if I want to plot in a bar chart, if I have some if I have some data in a form of data list, and I have converted to data frame, and then I have to just use the syntax to uh, plotting the bar in a form of bar, right? Yeah. This is the input data, and I have the beside the column which I have. So let's convert it into the data frame. If I have a bar chart, then I have to write the df3.float as a bar. So I can convert that data frame into the bar chart, right? So if if I have to plot the data, and I have to visualize the data frame, so I have to write the plot dot show to visualize the data, right? This is the library, plotting library, which I have mentioned before, like Matplot library. So using this library, I can plot or visualize this graph easily. So I have to using the pandas, I can convert the data in the form of data frame, and using the Matplot library, I can visualize the data easily, right? So this is the sorry, this is the bar chart. Sorry, this is the bar chart which I have created. So next, I have I want to get the horizontal part. So what I have to do, I have just add this data in a form of data and columns. And what is the data I have? This is the data which I have, and if I have to plot in a horizontal bar, then I have to add the bars. Therefore, dot plot as dot bars as and stacked equal to true. So I have to pass that parameter as true, right? So if I want to visualize, yeah, uh, then I visualize the data is in a form of horizontal bar. So this provides this all the functionalities by pandas. So I can get the easily which I have, which I want to, which I want to show the graph in which form of the graph, right? If you want to show the horizontal bar chart, or you have simple bar chart, or you can or if you want to show the box plot. So these all are the functionalities given by the given by the pandas. Let's say for the box plot, yes, this is the box plot of the data which I have created. So if I have a numpy, uh, if I have data and put the columns as here. So I have the plot as a box. So this is a function I have to call to prepare to create a box plot graph, and I have to just write the as a plot show, so I can create this type of graph, right? So these all are the functionalities which is given by the uh, pandas and pythons. So yeah, that's it from my side. If you want to ask me something or anything, you can ask. Yes. Hello.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes. 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 You are.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your
Yeah.
wonderful session. You have nicely covered all the important topics related to Python and pandas. Thank you once
Yes.
again for making this excellent presentation and making webinar very meaningful and interesting to showing us some coding examples. And I like to express my deep gratitude towards to you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you so much.
We can end our session.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.